What's going on? So, I'm making this video, I guess about excuses, but so in the spiritual community, right, the spiritual psychedelic community, a lot of people talk about Mercury and retrograde, or something about astronomy, or all this other shit, or the moon. Your emotions are not defined by the moon or astronomy. Now, the moon might have a slight effect on your consciousness, a slight effect on the molecules in your brain, and all this other shit, but it's always all you. Always. So, while people are sitting there complaining and blaming, they're looking to blame someone for their behavior, but really, it's them. Because the truth is, 2 weeks ago, I did a shit ton of MDMA, right? So me and my girl, we candy flipped for I candy flipped for a week straight, right? And with the L and the MDMA, took it almost every night. I guess not a week, 5 days, but all the snow. But we had a little MDMA come down and whatever. But it made me realize that depressed humans shouldn't be doing things like that. And I'm nowhere near depressed. I'm happy as fuck. I was happy as fuck going through, an MDMA come down. Well, they talk about suicide Mondays. Shit, I partied hard. I had no suicide Monday because I worked my ass off and I was proud of myself and I'm, happy. I'm getting things done. I'm getting business things done. I'm making moves and, in a sense, I'm celebrating. So I'm not just tripping balls or candy flipping for no reason, but it just made me realize that this is all a head game, and I guess my head is always in the game, right? Right now I'm going through slight kratom withdrawal because I'm slowly cutting down and stopping using kratom again, and it's cold outside, so I feel fucking freezing. But it's all in the mind. I don't give a shit. It's really just about what you want, and if you have the balls to get what you want. And what do I want? I want to stop using kratom, so I gotta go through a little kratom withdrawal. Big whoop. What do I want? I want, to own my own business, and I want to start doing these things, and so I got to put the work in. No matter how I feel, no matter how sick I am, no matter what goes on in my life, I love my mother with all my heart, but if my mother or my grandmother or my dad or somebody that I love passed away, I'm going to cry and be sad for a little bit, but I still have to continue my life. I have to continue doing what I'm doing no matter what. I have no choice. A lot of times, the problem is people give themselves a choice, and this all goes back to the way people think. I had a conversation with my friend last night, and he was trying to say, weed makes him lazy. And I was explaining, bro, I'm high as fuck. I took a bunch of edibles all day long. I've been dabbing, I've been smoking, but yeah, I've been making a bunch of moves all day long. So I don't think it's the weed, bro. I think it's you. And then we was talking, and I said something like, I said, drugs don't make lazy people. Lazy people make lazy people. So if a lazy person does drugs, it's going to look like, the drug's making him lazy. Really, he was just fucking lazy. It's very simple. If you work, if you're a motivated type of guy, you're going to be motivated no matter what. So it's that's why I don't blame nothing. I don't have, the doctor a long time ago tried saying I had bipolar and had this and had that. I don't have none of that shit. I have a human mind that fluctuates its emotions based on what I go through and based on what I think about. That's it. It's very simple. This human world is dictated by your thoughts and how you think about the world around you. That's it. It's about how you react. It's about how you think. What you think about. But I know a lot of people that talk about they have winter depression and so many, everyone blames the world for their thoughts. Is the world blaming you for its problems? It should, because a lot of the world's problems is because of humans, but what I think is actually going on here is I think we just have to take responsibility for what we do, and then our life becomes in our hands. The reason why your life feels like it's out of your control is because you will not take responsibility for the fuck-ups. You only want to take responsibility for the successes, for the wins. You don't want to take responsibility for your losses. And until you take responsibility for your losses, you'll never come to the conclusion that everything that's ever happened in your life was your fault. like what you got, what you have, how you feel. It's all up to you. You know, like, I went through life broke as fuck, but I was happier than anyone I know. And this is all up to me. And everyone thought I was fucking crazy. You know, they think it's bullshit when I say thoughts create reality or whatever, but they don't understand my life. So people on the internet, they'll be like, you know, it's easy for you to say, but they don't understand. I'm walking right now to the store just to get my family some food in the cold because I don't have a car and I don't drive. And I gotta walk that food back. And like, this is what I gotta do right now until I get money to get a car, all this other shit. But, you know, life is really what you make it. So I just think once you stop blaming, you'll start creating. You start manifesting. You'll start realizing that you were manifesting the fucked up things and you were analyzing or manifesting the good things too, but it's all based on you. If you blame Mercury and retrograde for being sad, you're just fucking sad. You're just looking for an excuse to be sad. And you will find one. But if you look for an excuse to be happy, you will fucking find one. So stop bullshitting yourself. Like you really want to be sad forever? You really want to have depression or anxiety or all this other shit forever? You don't have fucking anxiety. No one has anxiety. It's not real. If you have anxiety, it's because you are living a life that doesn't suit your fucking soul. Start living a better life. A life that makes you feel better. And you'll feel better. It's a very simple thing. You know? I used to be anxious once when I was doing nothing that really made me feel alive. Now that I do a bunch of shit that makes me feel alive, I no longer feel that anxious.